was heated because why they do that to me?
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another cozy night in Get Ready With Me. Clink, 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 clink. I don't know if y'all could tell, but this time we actually got a cocktail. I haven't had a cocktail on camera in a minute. We're still celebrating Gemini birthdays. My birthday was on June 8th. We're gonna have a little cocktail. If you want to get me something for my birthday, girl, just hit subscribe and the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new wig, girl, and a new personality. I'm a Gemini girl. I'm gonna give you something new every single week, every day, every moment of the day. I keep you guessing. We're gonna get into a little chat and tell y'all, we're gonna talk about what's been going on, where we went, what traveling was like. Girl, get into the little bit of mess from TikTok because the young girlies over there are having a hard time. And we're gonna cover these bags after I had a breakdown. But obviously the most important thing that we're gonna be doing is getting into the scalp. But baby, she is a glueless, gorgeous wig, and I absolutely love this wig. And I want to say thank you to Ashimary hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because baby, she ate the way Ashimary hair did this glueless wig, baby. I said, girl, you fooling the girls. So we're gonna start with the hair and then we're gonna move down to the face. If you want to see how I did this look and you want to drink with me and you want to chat, please keep on watching and I'll be back to do the face. But first, let's go ahead and get into this hair. So of course your wig is going to come in the beautiful Ashimary hair box. This Ashimary hair box is like a Tiffany blue. Love that. Now this box comes with a few gifts along with your wig. Now your gifts that you're going to get in your box may be different from what I'm showing here, but it could be a combination of those other items. But baby, we're here for the wig. This wig is the 10x6 parting space glueless bobbi knots wig with pre-cut lace. Now, like I said, this wig is a 10x6 lace frontal wig. It is 180% density and mine is 20 inches long. Since this wig is super duper easy glueless wig to apply, I'm going to start with the simple base, which is basically a wig grip and a wig cap. That's it. Now baby, of course I like to smell my wigs, and this wig smelled good, girl. It smelled like just clean hair. Now when you pop the wig on, you can see that you barely can see the lace, honey. It's like a little bit lighter, but I was obviously excited about it. It looks so good. It fits well, but I just needed a little bit of lace tint just to get her going a little bit, just to put a little gas in her tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the More Crazy lace tint in the color medium brown. I got this from Amazon, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that to the lace. The great thing about this wig is that it does come with pre-cut lace and a pre-plucked hairline. So baby, the work is cut down for us. All I have to do is plop this wig back on, and we need to just flatten this hairline. But look how that lace is blending into the skin. It looks shamazing. Now let's go ahead and start with flattening this hairline. I'm gonna go in with my She's Bomb wax stick and my Red by Kiss hot comb, and I'm just gonna go in and flatten this hairline just to make sure the hairline looks like it's growing out of my scalp. The wig came like this. The wig came with a pre-flattened hairline, but when I do the lace tint thing, it kind of unflattens the hairline. Then I got to start the process right back over. I don't know why I do it like that, but I feel like there has to be a better way to do it. But girl, that's the way I do it. It puts extra work on it. But if you don't need the lace tint, or if you add makeup, you can go ahead and skip this step. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and reflatten all the hype hair that I caused with the blow dryer, so we can go ahead and get into styling next. So I'm just gonna flatten it on both sides. One thing I want to note about this wig is that this bobbi knots wig also features a C-shaped ear tab, or the ear cuff around the ear, so the wig fits comfortably. When I tell you this was like one of the best things I could do, oh my god, it's so comfortable around my ears. Now let's go ahead and get back to how we're styling this wig. Y'all know I'm so happy. I love to cut, but I was trying my best not to turn into Mrs. Scissorhands, okay? I was just trying to do a little bit so I could just get some of the dead ends off. Usually on frontals and closures, the hair up there is a little bit drier, so I have to trim it a little bit so the curls pop a little bit more. And I also trimmed the bottom like maybe a ½ inch. The ends look really good. They felt good. They actually didn't need a trim, but you know me, girl. The scissors got to touch every inch of this hair. It just got to. Now next, all we have to do is define these curls. Now you can leave this hair as is, but you know me, I got to do a little something to it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the She Is Bomb, or not the She's Bomb. Oh my God. The Dew Mousse Stuff Texture Foam. I use this texture foam, but I add a lot of water to it. Like it's half water, half product, because the product is so rich. It's almost like a mousse cream. It's so hard to describe, but I love it. But I just water mine down a little bit. I add the mousse to the hair, and then I brush it through with my favorite brush, which is my Evolve 572 brush. And I just go ahead and brush through the hair all the way through to get those curls defined. The thing about water wave hair is that it don't need much mousse, girl. You could use a little bit of water if you want to, but I love really, really clumped curls. I like for my curls to almost look like, you know, baby day gang gang. I want them to hang out. So I do that on both sides. I just add the mousse all over the hair and brush it through, and make sure the curls are clumped together. Did I just sneeze? I think I just did, girl. I think I just sneezed. Baby, I'm allergic to my office. I don't know what's going on. So once all the hair is covered and saturated, I do a little shimmy, and we use the Dyson blow dryer to dry and diffuse those curls. I try my best to use a diffuser, or I'll air dry it. Now, I actually, to be honest with you, I used a little bit of a diffuser, and then I popped this wig off. I sat it under the dryer, and I left and came back a few hours later after I had a couple of ramen noodles, girl. Gluten-free ramen noodles at that. Now, after that is done, I'm just going to go ahead and do my baby hairs. I was going back and forth on whether or not I want to do baby hairs, but I feel like curly hair and baby hairs goes together, but this hairline looks so good, you don't need them. Sometimes baby hairs are used to cover up lace that isn't good lace, but this lace looks good and it doesn't need baby hairs, but I just wanted it for the aesthetic of it all. So I just lay down baby hairs on both sides. I also lay down my natural baby hairs because, like I said, she's gonna stay glueless today. Now I'm gonna take my what is this, the Bold Hold Liquid Gold. I'm gonna add a little bit of that to the edges of the lace because the edges were kind of curling up from me hot combing, and I needed them to lay down a little bit. I need them to relax. So I just used a little bit of that on the edges just so it laid down. It's not exactly attached to my head. It's still glueless. It just, you know, just relaxed them a little bit. So next we're just going to go ahead and comb through the curls and fluff them out because y'all know I like my curls big. Now you can give it the wet look like if you want, but I like the fluffy look. Now next we're just going to go in and define our part. The part it has huge parting space, but I still wanted my part to be defined. So I hit it with a little bit of the MAC NC50 stick foundation. Once the foundation was hit, baby, the wig was complete. And when I tell you this wig looks amazing, if you are interested in this wig, I'll go ahead and leave a link for this unit down below. And of course, I will leave a coupon code as well for the girlies that are interested. Go ahead and get you some money off, girl. We don't play about that. Save your coin. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the face and do a nice little chat and have a little fun. So grab a... Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with the face. But first, let's go ahead and take a sip. Girl, here. Clink, clink. I haven't had a cocktail while filming in a long time. So, girl, first to cover up these bags. I know y'all see these bags, girl. The luggage is sitting at the front of the plane, girl. Now, let's go ahead and get into this face. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this hair behind my ear because I can. If you see a little bit of lace, girl, that's not your business. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and chat because I haven't been in front of the camera. I haven't been in front of this camera for like, I think like 12 days or something, like 10, 11, 12 days, something like that, almost 2 weeks. So it's been a little minute. For the base, I'm gonna do what I always do. I always like to use a concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my Pat McGrath Labs concealer in the color MD24. Everything else that I use, I'm probably not gonna say it. We're just gonna be talking, girl, today. I'm just gonna give y'all a little catch up, little life update, girl, what we've been up to. Because usually I think we've been doing a lot of shorts and stuff like that, but I haven't been like on camera talking to y'all. I don't think I take a lot of breaks, do I? I feel like I don't. We're just gonna go ahead and blend this out. How is everything going with y'all? It's great with me, girl. We just got back from vacation. I think it was a 5-day trip down to Florida. It was so good. We went to Naples. I have my in-laws live in Naples, so we have family in Naples. So we went down there. We love going down there. The purpose of going down there although it's not in the vlog and we actually didn't get to do it, was actually just to look around at property and stuff like that, but we didn't get to do that. So, but we wanted to go down and just like kind of relax. Naples is such a nice city for relaxing because baby, they don't have no clubs. I think they got like 3 clubs and a couple bars, but girl, it's mostly a place to have like, if you want like a luxury experience in restaurants, it's a really, really good place to go. If you want to be forced to relax, that's the place to go. We came into Naples for one day, then we skipped down to Miami and we stayed in Brickell. Brickell, girl, I got a strongly worded email for you as a city because Brickell, like 5 years ago, used to be that girl, but now we still had a great time in Brickell. We were supposed to go out to the club and stuff like that, but baby, I was tired. I don't know what 37 does for me, but girl, it makes me tired. Oh, I didn't even say, like, girl, it was my birthday. Going down to Miami was supposed to be the party moment. And at the bottom of our hotel, there was Bad Bunny's, I think, Gecko, because we were at the SLS Lux. And at the bottom of our hotel, there was the Gecko club. And I heard the music in there and it was giving very much like, girl, what do y'all listen to? Where's the, you know, where's the bops? We ended up going upstairs, girl. We went to sleep. I didn't mean to, but before we knew it, we went to sleep. Then we were checking out, we're back in Naples. So we went back to Naples and we stayed in this very, very nice hotel, which y'all will see in the vlog. Oh my God, it was beautiful, stunning, absolutely gorgeous on the beach. But it was so hot that we didn't really get to spend that much time outside. Either way, it didn't take away the fun. It was very, very nice, very beautiful. And we spent more time with family, went to a couple of restaurants. It was gorgeous out. And then we came back. But let me tell you, coming back, we came back on the perfect day. Y'all know the floods? We came back on the day that the flood started. So our flight was delayed like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. The rain had started. It started while we were there. And we got like a little bit of a late checkout, like at 1:30. Our flight was at like 3 something. We were able to leave the hotel, get on our flight and get out of Dodge. Like it was almost like it's so close it makes your skin crawl. Like if we stayed any longer, I don't know if we would have got out of there. I'm just so happy that we got out by the skin of our teeth and we enjoyed our trip. It was really, really nice. And now we're on post vacation. When we get home, we're resting. We're still on party time, girl. And like slowly moving ourselves into work mode. We still are working like lightly, but like slowly moving into it, because over the years we just learned that vacations need a vacation. There's something about it. Traveling is exhausting, and I used to feel like, you know, like weird about saying like traveling is exhausting, but it is. Girl, I don't know what else to say. Traveling is exhausting, so you need like a little, if you can take a day or 2 or more than that just to like reacquaint yourself with your regular schedule, just slowly get back into the swing of things. So that's what we're doing now. Today is the last day of the transition into the work week. Obviously I'm working today, so yeah. So now that we're back, baby, these bags that are my eyes, baby, just a breakdown. That's all. Don't even worry about it. Y'all know I be having breakdowns, steady breaking me on down all the time. It's just what be happening. I am well, I am great. I just, you know, it's just adjustments with life, girl. Just a lot going on over here. Although the vacation was great, it's just be a lot going on. I know some people like to put all their business out on the internet, and I just don't think that is a safe way of doing things. Oh, the under eyes look real light now. Used to blend into my skin, but now it looks real light. I don't know how to balance this out. Don't even worry about it. Girl, I woke up because I was crying yesterday. Girl, with crust in my eyes, just the crusties. You know how you get the cry crusties? Oh my God, it was a mess. And then your eyes be puffy. My eyes used to be able to just go down next day. Girl, before you knew it, girl, you wouldn't even be able to tell I was crying. Now, girl, voice be gone, nose be stopped up, eyes be crusting. It's just a lot. Let me go ahead and set the under eyes. I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Black Radiant Soft Focus powder and Golden Almond Finish. Girl, that's been a lot going on, not just with me, but baby online. Since I've been on vacation, I haven't been watching much YouTube. I've been on TikTok, girl. And I've slowly become more of a TikTok girly. I be in the drama of it all, watching all the girls on TikTok. And it's been a really eventful few days with some of the girls. The girls are crashing out. The girls are crashing out on TikTok. What's going on? A lot of the younger girls or the newer influencers are crashing out. And I'm wondering if it's burnout. So there's like 2 influencers that recently crashed out, Fanita and E. Kane. Girl, saying all types of stuff, being disrespectful to their followers and stuff like that. If you are a social media person, I've been on social media for, what was 2015? What's that? 9 years. I'm a YouTube girly. That's my social media like home space. Like everybody has a social media home, and my social media home is YouTube. And I'm so grateful because I think any new social media platform has issues, but E. Kane is like a wig influencer and Fanita is like a commentary sort of influencer. Before we get into that, I'm gonna show y'all these makeup brushes. So I got these makeup brushes. They come in this little thing. These are my travel makeup brushes. Y'all know I don't buy makeup brushes except for when I travel. And these are so cute, so easy to clean. But look, it just goes like this. You cover it like that and you can have a little cup and everything for traveling. This thing was everything to me. I absolutely loved it. So I'm just gonna use this brush. I love that it's like this wooden color, it's neutral, and they're really super small. So I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer. I'm not gonna go in with the cream bronzer because I feel like that's a lot. I just don't feel like it. The 2 girls that I had been watching that were huge that just recently crashed out, the way that they crashed out was like, they talked about their subscribers and followers and stuff like that. It was like being mean to them and stuff like that. And it's the most bizarre thing. And I was wondering, like, what is it about TikTok that has people like these influencers crashing out so fast? Like, it's only been, I think some of these people have only been online for like a couple of years. It happens so much faster on TikTok because I think people start to make more money faster and they start to get recognized faster, and I think people just start smelling themselves faster, honestly. TikTok, girl, I don't know if it's a healthy platform. Like, I go back and forth because I love the platform. I be on there all the time, girl. I was just on there before I turned on this camera. Fanita and E. Kane are not my go-to girlies. Girl, I am orange. They come up on my For You page, but they're not people I'm following. I don't think I follow Fanita, nor do I follow E. Kane because they're just not, you know what I'm saying? I'm older than them. Girl, some of the things they say, I be like, girl, please. I just feel like there's something about that app that's just sinister. I don't know. I don't know if it's the auntie in me, but girl, I feel like there's something sinister over there. I used to think like it should not be taken down, but girl, take that app down. The girls ain't got no sense over there. This is the Westman Atelier blush and the color Petal. I may be a hater because I don't be on the app like that, and I really don't gain a following like that because I don't tell my business. Also, I'm not consistent on there, so I just don't feel like that app likes me that much, and I don't do a lot of commentary because I don't know what to talk about. But that could be me just being a hater. I'm open to that. Y'all are unhinged over there. It's just unhinged. Girl, these bags are still front and center. Well, not really. Go ahead and bronze the nose so I can really bring this in a little bit. Sometimes when I start talking about subjects, I think I have something to say, and then I realize I just don't. Because I don't care. My inner dialogue feels like I care, and then when I start to say things out loud, I realize I don't care. The only thing I care about is hair and hair. That's all I care about. I don't know what else I mean. I will say, advice for new influencers, don't be telling all your business. That's what I will say. If you are a new influencer, I think some people can get really, really attracted to the idea that you can grow really, really fast by telling all your business and putting all your mess out there. Bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. I think the better way to go, just my personal opinion, is be interesting, okay? You can still talk about certain things, but putting your business out there. I'm gonna use E. Kane as an example. Fanita, I don't think she does that as much, but she is a personality person, but she's still like, I don't know how to describe what she does. Like, part of her shtick is to be like kind of mean, and I mean, I knew that about her. So when she did what she did, like when she was being like rude and stuff like that, I really didn't think it was a big deal because that's how she always was. She always was like that. She always was kind of like rude and stuff. So I didn't understand why people were that upset at her. That's why I didn't follow her, because I felt like she was a little rude, but I was okay with that. You know, some people like rude people. Like, some people like that shtick. That's not my shtick. As that new app is emerging and growing, I do feel Like, I feel like you should be careful falling into the hype telling all your business, because it can be thrown back in your face and it can get in the way of other opportunities and stuff like that. I think there's other ways to be creative and grow on social media without being harmful to yourself and your loved ones. I think I'm just old though. That's what I think it is. For the blush, I think I'm gonna layer this blush with the Grwm blush. Y'all know I'm still playing with my Beauty Bakery blush. I'm just gonna, oh. Girl, this is a lot. Well, who do I think I am? Like, who do I think I am? I look like I'm playing in my mama's makeup. I've definitely done this before. Wow. This is a lot. Let me blend this out. Just a little pink, you know what I'm saying? It's a little pink. I think if you go into influencing, wanting to get followers or to get money, obviously you do want to return on your time. But just wanting to get followers, I think it can lead you down a really, really rough road. I think that's just bad. I think it's the wrong road. Wrong road. What I've seen on TikTok especially is that people feel like they have to recreate that level of intensity. If a person tells a story time, like a Risa Tisa story time, they gotta recreate a Risa Tisa story time. You only have one of those story times in your lifetime, unless you're an extremely dramatic person, girl, and you just need to go to therapy. You need to go offline. I'm gonna add a little highlighter from Bobbi Brown. I think people, I don't know. I think the app, somebody need to do something with the app, girl. I don't know what they need to do with it. Maybe not get rid of it, but do something with it, because, girl, the girls over there, it's unhinged, but I still do enjoy the app. Like, a lot. I was gonna say something else though. My face looks a little bit light. It may just be my skin tone, and I could be just delusional. Add a little, just gonna add a little highlight here, 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 and here. I'm just gonna do my brows. This is an Estee Lauder brow pencil in the color dark brown. I could be more vulnerable and I could be more creative with my vulnerability, but I'm so protective of my life. And I really be looking at the young girls like, wow, you really just told all that. You really just said that. This one that's Nat wants to be a part of the video, and I'm about to beat her down. Give me a second. Oh, girl, did I get you? No, I don't move fast enough. It's the tequila. Every single year in my apartment complex, the gnats just come out. They come out. They happen in the hallway, and a few get in, and babes. They start to multiply. I have like 3 Zevos in this house, but we have really high ceilings, so it don't be feeling like it catches all of them. And I be eating bananas. I love a good banana. Y'all know how gnats love fruit, especially bananas, girl. They live for a banana, girl. They would bust it open for a banana. So if you see me fighting with a gnat, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to me. It don't mean we gross. It just mean that our apartment complex really, we've never had this problem in any other apartment. It's just this one where the gnats are insane. Yeah, I think I was talking about earlier us going to Naples and looking at properties. Yeah, so I guess we'll get more into that maybe a little bit later. We were supposed to look around. I think I mentioned it in the vlog. Look around at a few properties down there, because Naples is a beautiful place. Maybe we'll go back at a different time and look at them. But girl, after that storm, we was like, we still are looking for renting a new place. So it's a little bit complicated, but what we're thinking of doing is, we're not sure where we want to own a place, and we're not sure where we want to rent a place, but we want to look into properties. Now, renting still feels good for our lifestyle. Like, for us living in a place, I think renting still feels good for a couple of reasons. I do think being online people, I think a lot of people don't quite understand why people don't buy when they're online people. It's just like, until you can afford like certain things like security and stuff like that, ain't nobody famous over here, don't nobody know me. But it does make me feel like I have to be extra cautious, and having the ability to move when I want to feels good. Also, when your home is your backdrop, it can sometimes feel like you want to switch backdrops. You know what I'm saying? Like this office right now, I want to switch it all around. Like, I don't want none of this. I like my credenza, but I want to change everything. And that's just a part of like your home being your scenery. So renting still feels good for us, but owning is smart. Like, I know a lot of y'all were saying like, why don't you buy? Why don't you buy? Every time I did like a apartment tour or a townhome tour, and I would show the price, because I just felt like it was educational. A lot of people would just say, why don't you buy? Like, a couple of reasons why we won't buy. I'm not sure about Atlanta buying. Like, I'm not sure about the city, because the city, if you know anything about the city, it's tripping. Love Atlanta, love her down. But Atlanta's doing a lot, okay? And I'm not sure if I want to buy property down here because it's doing a lot. The city's doing a lot. If you don't live in Atlanta, you don't know, but the city is doing a lot. Like, you just have to, you know, you have to be on your P's and Q's living here. And sometimes you just don't feel like being like that. Back when I lived in Buckhead, I've lived in Buckhead, I've lived in Midtown. I never lived downtown and like North Atlanta. Girl, all down Peachtree basically. Girl, I was a Peachtree girl, like straight down Peachtree. I can name all my places that I lived like basically on Peachtree. It used to feel a lot safer. It used to feel a lot funner. And now it's so congested that the city feels suffocating. Like, it's not like it used to be. Obviously Atlanta changes, but it's just like too much. I don't know. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Lady Bold lipstick. I know people, is that like a rash from my sunscreen? It looks like a rash. You see that? You can't really see it. Anyways, sunscreen makes me break out. I'm allergic to sunscreen, so I don't even know if I should be wearing sunscreen. Anyways, yeah, girl, we're trying to figure it out. I know people say like just buy. And I know some people just buy because people are like planning to have kids and stuff like that. Girl, that's not like our life trajectory. Like, our life trajectory doesn't wrap around like building roots and like having kids. Exactly. Eventually, you know, we may do the whole, you know what I'm saying, all that. But right now we're in like a building, enjoying our life phase. So that's a little bit more, it has a little bit more nuance. I know some people just be like, buy your property, have your kids, and sit down. That's not what we doing. We not sitting down yet, okay? We still having fun and, you know, building. So as far as looking for townhomes here, I've opened up my search because the areas I've been looking at, they've been really expensive. They haven't had a lot of space. It just doesn't, like, the amount that you pay, you don't get a lot for it. Like, y'all saw the numbers and you still like, girl, what are you paying for that for? I feel the same way. So I'm trying to expand my options, but we're not in a rush to run out the door because we got good rent, girl. So we're not running out the door to find something that we're okay with. We want to find something that we love. So I look every single day. I may skip a day. But I go online every single day and I look at new townhomes, look at the market, see how much everything's for. Rent is just high though. It's hard for me to wrap my head around spending $4,000 on rent. Like, it does feel crazy. Like, I don't even, but that's just what it is. You gotta, I mean, just gotta deal with it. Like, what am I gonna do? Complain to who? Girl, write a letter to my senator? Girl, I called my senator before for a whole bunch of things and them people didn't call me back. So what am I do with that? What am I gonna do with that? Anyways, I'm gonna use my Bobbi Brown lip color, girl. I just smacked this on my lips. I'm ready to be done already. Have a little cocktail and relax, girl, because this is the last day. Oh, could I use this? Oh, maybe I can use this little cinnamon cream shadow stick. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. So there's this cream shadow stick from Bobbi Brown that I got from the cosmetic company store. If you haven't been there, go there. It's not, girl, there's no affiliate, no nothing. Girl, they ain't sponsoring me. I just be telling y'all. Like, I just feel like you need to go. It's just where you save money. Somebody hits it. The whole shadow came out. Girl, I take it back. Girl, don't go there. I need to take these lashes off tonight too. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. And this is in the color cinnamon. Cinnamon stick or cinnamon? Cinnamon. Well, it's like cinnamon stick because it's a stick. It's cute. I'm just gonna add a little cinnamon down here. And then I have a color similar to this color. I'm just gonna add it to my lids. Gonna use the Too Faced Light My Fire mini palette. I love bringing this palette with me to travel. I'm probably just gonna take this color right here. Nothing too red. What was I just saying, girl? I don't know. I just had a cocktail. I don't know what I'm talking about. But y'all tell me what you think. Going back to the trip, girl, I'm all over the place. If you're new here, girl, don't be surprised, girl. I just be all over the place. Used to be a time when I was younger where the hotel didn't matter. If we went somewhere, the hotel didn't matter. I just wanted to be in the city and be out and about. Nowadays, Girl, the hotel is everything. If my hotel's not good, I'm not going. If the hotel's not pristine, okay, we're not going. But we don't spend as much time out as we used to when we were younger. I like a good big balcony. I like big balconies. My husband likes a big balcony. We like a luxurious room, something really, really nice, somewhere you can have a cocktail in. I need to be in a city where you can go to a nice restaurant. Like, all that stuff is nice. Now, the clubs are tertiary. Like, a cute club would be nice, but if we don't make it to the club, we don't make it to the club. Girl, the club could be the room. As long as we got a cocktail and music and 2 JBL speakers, or at least one, girl, we are all set. I'm just gonna do my lower lash line. But baby, this trip, I didn't think I was gonna sleep this much, baby. I slept. Remember, who was tired? I need a room with good room service. Okay, late night. There's that nap again. Trying to have a sip of my drink. Have one. Girl, you be passed out. When we were in Brickell, we did go to the Sephora, and I needed to pick up some perfume. I picked up this perfume, the K.I. Lee Yum Pistachio Gelato perfume, because I heard Aaliyah's face talk about it. And I don't know what it is about me. I don't know what it is. But for some reason, when I pick perfumes, it's a hit or miss. Like, I'll like something when I smell it, and then I get home and I feel like I smell like Chanel No. 5. I don't know what happens. And this happened with this one too. Like, it smells so good in the bottle, but it just don't. Maybe I'm spraying it on wrong, or it just don't fit with my body chemistry, or it doesn't fit with my body lotions. And the notes are pistachio, gelato, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. So maybe that's what it is. It's just like real sweet. My gift, I also got the Kosas. Oh, this is an air brow. They also have a wet lip oil. Hold on. I got this as my gift because they had like a skincare thing. Y'all know I can't use other people's skincare. My skin is just doing some weird stuff right now. So what's this lip oil talking about? This is in the color Wet Lip Oil Unbuttoned. Hold on. This gotta eat a little bit. Shout out to Kosas. This is the face, girl. I ran my mouth a lot for 26 minutes. But we're done. This is the face. This is cute. You like it? I love it. I like that lip oil. That's juicy. Oh, also, well, during the trip, I made some purchases. Friend. So during the trip, my amazing husband got me my birthday gift, and I'm so in love with this birthday gift. So this is the necklaces. It's an A. I don't know if it's a new part of my stack. I love stacking my necklaces. So my husband got me these 3. These 3 are from Costco. And then this last one was Tiffany's a necklace, and I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so delicate, and I love, he noticed that I don't have an A necklace anymore because I got one from Amazon. So he got me this, and I love it, and I love it as a part of my stack. I like a good stack of necklaces, always. I love a good stack, so this is perfect. I just want one of these necklaces. I need to figure out how to make one of these shorter and one of these longer because I don't like that these are next to each other, but I love it. Love it. He got me this Tiffany's bracelet that I've had for a few months now. I got this Fendi watch. I was looking for a watch. Girl, I need to spray my face down. Let me spray my face down and then we can talk. So I was like, I'm looking for a watch, and the watch that I want is a Cartier watch. Long story short, when I worked in the restaurant industry, long time ago, I had these customers. They would come in all the time. This couple came in, and this guy was giving his wife some new jewelry, and I sat them at their table. I was always so nice to them. They were always so nice to me. Black older couple. And one day, after seeing them multiple times, they gave me this watch. It was a Cartier watch. It was a Cartier like tank, like silver watch. They said, here, she's not gonna use it anymore, you can have it. I said, what? They said you can have it. I said, great, period. I didn't know what Cartier meant, but I was like, okay, this is cute, it's a watch. I really didn't think anything of it, but it needed to go get sized. So I went to Cartier in Lenox Mall, and I said, let me go ahead and get it sized. I went in the store, showed it to them. I said, they sized it, said they need to take out a few links, and I brought it to the store, left. Girl, they called me like 15 minutes later and said, hey, ma'am, could you come back real quick? I said, sure. I came back. Girl, the man was like, girl, that's not real. I said, girl, the way I was gagged because I was like, wait, what? It's not real. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed. He said it's not real. I will tell you that this is one of the best fakes that I've ever seen, but it's not real, so we can't size this for you. I said, well, I'ma just, baby, I took my bag, I took my keys, shout out to Rodney the Voice, and I punched it out that door, embarrassed, okay, in my Forever 21 wet seal outfit. I was upset, so I left. And I don't know what happened to that watch, girl. I don't care what happened to it. I did keep it for a while because it still was a good fake, but I was heated because why they do that to me? Even the couple that gave me the watch, they were like, oh, you have a small wrist, so go take it to go get sized at Cartier. It's fine. Girl, you set me up. Always loved the shape of that watch. It's so nice. I looked some up and I found some that I was like, okay, I'm comfortable with paying that price. Maybe, maybe not, whatever. Went to, I think, the shopping district. I don't know what it's called, in Miami. We went, okay, so we looking around, boom. I go in Fendi, I see the watch that I have now. Beautiful. Went there, I saw something I like. I said, oh, that's cute, but let me go over to Cartier because Cartier is the one that I wanted to look at. Girl, we went to go into Cartier. They take us over. I see the watch that I want. It's like a tank mini in gold. I tried on. I said, oh yeah, this is cute. And I asked the guy, how much is this? He said $20,000. I said, oh, I said $20,000. I snatched that. I said, here, girl, you can have it. Punched it back over to Fendi, and I got this watch, and I'm so happy I got it. It's $20,000. I think I just looked at the wrong one, but just hearing that, girl, I choked. I really thought, like, do you know what you're talking about, sir? So I got this one. This is like a Fendi. I forgot what this one was called. Very, very pretty. Love this one down. I just love how small and dainty it is. And I was looking for something that was gonna match up and have the same color, like, of gold, like this Tiffany's gold bangle that my husband got me. I wanted something that was gonna match up with this and not be too overwhelming. Something small, dainty, tiny, and this is the one I got. I'm so excited about it, and it matches so well with the necklace. Like, it all just goes together because it's dainty, like it's small. Happy I got it, and happy my husband was there with me, because even then I probably would have been like, no. Well, maybe. I think I would have got this. But we also, my husband got me the shoes because I wasn't gonna buy that. So this is what we got, and I'm happy about it. There should be some footage in the vlog, or maybe a short or something like that of me getting this watch, but it's so cute, so pretty. I've actually seen this online at a couple of places, and I just kept it in mind, but once I saw it in store, I said, this is a yes. This is a yes. Very pretty. Love it. Anyways, girl, that's it, girl. This is the finished look. Let me put on some earrings. My mother-in-law gave me these earrings a while ago, and I don't know if I've worn them on camera before, but I'm gonna wear them today. Shout out to my mother-in-law, Linda. Pretty. Oh, that's a pretty gold. Hello? Ooh. This is the finished look. What do y'all think? I think the makeup looks good. I didn't go in with the cream because I just didn't feel like doing too much with the cream bronzer, but I feel like it came out cute. What y'all think about the discussion about influencers, properties? What else did I talk about? I feel like I talked a lot and I have no idea what I talked about. Hopefully it was entertaining to you, and hopefully, didn't that get in my drink? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to Ashimary Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because this wig eats. Ashimary Hair, like, we love a wig that you can just throw on and punch it, especially for the summertime. We don't have time to be in the house missing sunlight, okay? We're not doing that, okay? Seasonal depression is around the corner. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.